Hello, my name is Samia Leslie, and welcome to From Me to Me and You, a series on my channel where I discuss the lessons that I'm learning, but they can also apply to you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Allow people to be confused about you. Allow people to be upset. Allow people to be sad, even. When we go around managing the perception that people have about us, we miss out on the opportunity to build authentic relationships with people and also miss out on the opportunity to build authentic relationship with ourselves. One who felt prey to this, when someone would be like, I would have an argument with someone or have a disagreement, even when I was in the right within the disagreement or the debate, and this person was left upset or sad, I felt so bad. Like, I felt like terrible, and I felt like I had to do something to make them feel better again because I was managing their own emotions. Like, I carried their emotions with me. And that is an aspect of being empathetic. But especially as women, being overly empathetic can actually cost you from allowing people to actually manage their own emotions and come to their own self-regulation. In these moments, I thought if this person was upset at me and sad at me, even when I was in the right, that means they would think I'm a bad person. The perception they probably have of me of being quote unquote a good person would be lost. So I'll try to creep back in, trying to get their perception of being a good person back. So look, like overly coping and overly trying to make them feel better instead of just allowing them, who are typically adults, to manage their own feelings. And I completely understand from my experience, and I know from many other women, we are taught that a good amount of our validation and self-concept and self-worth is laid in the hands of society, and we give them full control over that. So we're swayed by other people's moods, and we're swayed of around the concept of people thinking negative about us, thinking, oh my god, does she still like me, instead of thinking about what actually happened. And to that point, I said we are being overly empathetic, but with the knowledge I have of empathy, I don't think that's actually being empathetic. Being empathetic is not carrying people's emotions and trying to make them feel better. It's simply understanding and reaching out. You know what I mean? Like, it's simply understanding where they're coming from and being able to let them know that you felt that way before. So I don't think it's even being empathetic. I feel like it's kind of a way of controlling the circumstance and controlling the outcome. It's like a form of control because we feel like, oh, if we're able to sway them back into thinking I'm a good person and get them to like me, then I will feel better about myself. It's like you're trying to control the situation and the uncomfortableness of someone actually being upset at you or confused about you or even sad at something that you did or did not do. It's like you're rushing them and not allowing them to manage those emotions, and not even allowing yourself to actually manage your emotions and really navigate how you felt about the situation. Your self-concept and the way you feel about yourself is in the hands of others, you've already lost. You will be easily swayed for the rest of your life based on how people feel about you. And it is sad. And I have been there. I have been there where I was so anxious about how everybody else felt about me or how they thought about me, that I was missing out on my own life, and I was missing out on even getting to know myself outside of the perceptions of being a good daughter or being first gen or being this and being that. I was not figuring out and learning who Samia is and what Samia wants and how Samia feels outside of how other people feel around me, because you cannot control how people feel about you. Just like how you know that Your feelings are so wide. Somebody can do something and you'll feel upset at them. Your parents can do something, you feel upset at them. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend can do something, you feel upset at them. But that doesn't mean like your whole concept about them changes. And it's the same thing about people. People, feelings come and feelings go. And you need to allow people to navigate their feelings and not try to control how they feel about you. Instead, sit down and try to understand how you feel about the situation and how you feel about you and how you can navigate actually, real self love, which is understanding your bullshit and understanding your amazingness in a sense and loving yourself through that and finding ways to navigate through that. And yes, likability plays a role in life. I'm not telling you not to be a good person because that is the baseline. But what I'm telling you, going around, especially as a woman, managing everyone else's feelings is gonna weigh you down. That's literally gonna weigh you down and drain you emotionally because that is not your responsibility. That is their responsibility to manage their feelings. All right? I don't know. I'm not a mother, but I think even for your kids, that's their responsibility at an age to even manage their own feelings. And you can't put your self concept in their hands because it's even not fair to them because they're not God. They're not. They're not God. At the end of the day, we're all managing complex feelings, like so many feelings throughout the day. And it's just not fair to put someone else's feelings in that whole scope of emotions that you are experiencing as your responsibility. Pile. I'm not here just to like put it there. I'm not here to dogpile or just put all of this language and verbiage on you, but let's try to create some strategy, some way to get out of this mindset of controlling the perception that people have about you. Number one, acknowledge that it is not your responsibility to control or manage the perception that people have of you. Two, work on ways to rebuild or work on ways to refocus your validation inward instead of overly relying on outward perception and validation of you. And I know it's really hard to do that because I'm still unlearning it, but it can be done. So even if that's just working on affirmations, even the way you speak to yourself, and even mantras, meditation, journaling, probably speaking to a therapist, the whole cliche shit, it could actually work. Number three, learn how to navigate hard conversations without backing down. And when I say without backing down, I don't even mean with a debative type of way, but not in a way that you shut down and try to let the person have their part because you don't want your perception to be skewed. Not your perception, but their perception of you to be skewed. So if you're having a hard conversation, keep going because probably there is a reason why you feel passionate in this conversation and you're doing a disservice by backing down. Keep talking, keep sticking up for yourself. Before you even think about, do they like me, ask yourself, do I like them? Like, do I like them? Like, that is tea right there. Before you're asking about, do they like me, do I even like them? Do I even like them? That's the thing. I don't remember the number, but number whatever. Learn to sit in uncomfortableness. Yes, the uncomfortableness of being disliked. Learn to sit in it. Be quiet. Don't text. Don't text and be like, I'm so sick of that. No. Sit. Even if you have to go on a walk, gotta munch on something, gotta dance, sit in the uncomfortableness of the tension and of the you being disliked or somebody being upset at you. Actually sit in that. Don't run to try to control it. No, sit in it. Sit, twiddle your thumbs. Yeah, I know it sounds simple. It's actually hard, but sit in that uncomfortableness and don't run from it by trying to control people's perception or being so ready to apologize and stuff like that when you know that's you're not really apologizing from an authentic place. You're just apologizing because you don't want them to be upset at you. And is that really an apology? Come on. With all that ranting done, I really wanted to get this video done because it's been sitting on my heart. This is very unscripted, as you might have realized, but I just wanted the world and I wanted women to know. Allow people to be upset, allow people to be mad, allow people to be sad, even because you cannot live your life managing the perception people have of you. You live a very sad, unstable life emotionally. And that is simply just people pleasing. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Learn to focus your validation inward. Yes, you will get outside validation because your work will show, and you just being a good person and a good human being will show. People will love you, but you don't have to force people to. You don't have to control people. It's normal. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everyone's going to want to be around you. You have to use your discernment to figure that out. But don't force it into situations. Don't quickly apologize for things that you know you're not wrong about. Because that's not even you being a good person, just like apologizing to apologize. Learn to sit through these uncomfortableness. It is a part of life and is a part of being an adult. And being an adult is ghetto because you have to unlearn woman. It's even more ghetto. Being a woman, even more ghetto. So I understand how you're feeling. And I have been there too. I never do these rants to be like I never been there too, because trust me, these are lessons that I'm learning that also can apply to you. Have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. And this is from me to me and Hugh. I am your host, Samia Leslie. Bye. Mwah.